And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea. Words of millennia. But what if that beast was more than a metaphor? What if that seashore belonged to a world unknown to us? There is a book, buried by history, doubted by the church, yet holding the keys to humanity's most terrifying mysteries. The Book of Enoch. It doesn't just speak of heaven and hell. It is a map to the legendary Hyperborea, to entrances into the inner earth, a sealed ancient history, a shocking Bible secret. Welcome to Ancient Bible Secrets. Have you ever wondered if there's another reality, another history, deliberately hidden from us? What if I told you that the myths of giants, of paradisiacal lands, were not mere fantasy? Tonight, we will turn the forbidden pages, confronting truths that could shake the very foundations of your faith. This journey demands a brave heart and an open mind. If you are ready to question everything you've ever known, if you yearn to uncover the lost Bible secrets, then this is the place for you. Join us by hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell. And as these revelations touch you, do not hesitate to share the thoughts, the explosive questions igniting in your mind, in the comments below. Because the truth is sometimes stranger than fiction. Shall we begin? From Hyperborea, Enoch did not stop. He ventured deeper, crossing a mystical body of water known as the Arethnean Sea. The Arethnean Sea. Does that name send a shiver down your spine? It is not just an ordinary ocean. Ancient mariners, those who dared to challenge the limits of the known world, like the author of the Periplus, whispered of it. Jules Verne, whom we consider the father of science fiction, but did he merely imagine? Or did he access forbidden knowledge, ancient maps pointing to other worlds? In Journey to the Center of the Earth, the Arethnean Sea is the gateway, the entrance to a world deep within our planet, a world of wonders and terrors. Did Jules Verne know something we don't? A secret passed down through clandestine societies? A truth too shocking to reveal publicly? Enoch passed over the summits of all these mountains and passed above the Arethnean Sea, layer by layer, as if he were peeling back the skins of reality to enter another realm. Could these be what the Book of Enoch describes as portals, passages between dimensions, guarded by powerful angels like Zotiel? These gateways do not lead to heaven or hell, as we commonly imagine. They lead to deeper levels of the earth, vast hollow chambers, immense subterranean oceans, a world within a world, an aspect of the grand creation that we have entirely overlooked or been deliberately made to forget. If these portals truly exist, where do they lead? And does the ancient Bible, in its unedited original forms, hold further keys to these magnificent places, parts of Genesis we were never meant to know? What awaits on the other side? A lost civilization, or entities beyond human comprehension? As Enoch delved deeper into the hidden realms beneath Earth's crust, beyond the mystical Arethnean Sea, the sights were not just of majestic nature or ancient architecture. Number it became terrifyingly alive. The Book of Enoch does not embellish. It records starkly. He saw great beasts. Pause for a moment and reflect on this phrase. Great beasts are not gentle zoo animals. In the context of a journey into an unknown, uncharted land, it evokes images of monsters, entities far beyond any biological definition we know. Leviathan, Behemoth. Do these names resurrect in your mind terrifying images from the Book of Job? Colossal creatures, symbols of primordial power, created by God Himself, rulers of the sea and land. Is the world within the earth their final kingdom, where they hide from the prying eyes of humanity, awaiting some future moment to rise, as ancient prophecies have warned? Or are there other, more terrifying creatures to which the Bible only vaguely alludes? And then, an even more unsettling question arises. What is the origin of these entities? Are they merely products of a separate evolutionary process within the earth? Or do they carry a darker legacy, an imprint from the dawn of time, an event that shook both heaven and earth? Recall Genesis chapter 6. The sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose. A forbidden union, an intermingling of angel and human. And the result? The Nephilim, giants, ancient warriors, those whom the Bible describes as the mighty men who were of old, men of renown. But upon what was that renown built? Power or brutality? The myths of ancient civilizations across the globe seem to tell a similar story, albeit with different names and details. Apsu and Tiamat of Babylon, primordial gods who birthed chaotic entities, terrifying monsters. Echidna of Greece, mother of monsters, who mated with Typhon to produce a host of mythology's most horrific creatures. Are these distorted memories, distant echoes of a more terrible truth recorded in the first pages of the Bible? The fall of the Watchers, angels tasked with guarding humanity, who instead lusted after and defiled the lineage of Adam? The Book of Job, one of the most ancient and mysterious books of the Bible, states, "The dead Rephaim are formed from under the waters." Rephaim, another word for giants, phantoms of the past, those who were swept away in the Great Flood. But were they all truly destroyed? Or did some find refuge in the abysses of the ocean, in the deep caverns of the earth, places untouched by the flood's waters? Or perhaps they adapted to survive underwater. They did not vanish completely. Perhaps they merely retreated. A forgotten legacy from the early chapters of Genesis, a reminder of the fragile boundary between the celestial and the terrestrial, a potential threat, waiting for some future moment to reassert their existence. What if the great beasts Enoch saw were their descendants, or them, still existing, defying the passage of millennia? Enoch's journey, after confronting colossal creatures and the terrifying legacy of the Nephilim within the earth, did not end with geographical discoveries or horrific encounters. No, it delved into a deeper dimension, a spiritual realm where the most fundamental secrets of existence and the fall were unveiled. He was led to the Garden of Righteousness. What does this name evoke in you? An oasis of purity amidst chaos? Or a replica, a memory of the original Garden of Eden, the beginning of all? And at the heart of this garden, Enoch saw something even more significant than natural wonders or ancient beings. He saw the Tree of Wisdom. The Tree of Wisdom. Let this name permeate your mind. The Book of Enoch describes it in detail. The Tree of Wisdom, from which they eat and know great things. An unmissable parallel to the tragic story in Genesis. This, undoubtedly, is the tree of knowledge of good and evil, the symbol of choice, of the first test, and also the first fall of humanity in the Garden of Eden. It bestows knowledge, a profound understanding of the universe. But the question arises, what kind of knowledge? And what is the price for that understanding? The Book of Enoch does not stop at describing the tree. It goes further, exposing the origin of another kind of wisdom, a sagacity not from God. A fallen angel named Penemue. Remember this name, Penemue, one of the rebellious Watchers, who, dissatisfied with his role in heaven, descended to earth and taught humanity the bitter and the sweet, all the secrets of their wisdom. A worldly wisdom of carnal desires, of knowledge that can bring power and control, but leads the soul away from the light of the Creator. Is this the origin of esoteric knowledge, ancient magic, mystical doctrines that secret societies and power seekers have craved for millennia? An ancient temptation, a dark secret from a chaotic time, when the line between angel and demon was still blurred. The Apostle James, in his inspired wisdom, warned clearly, "This wisdom does not descend from above, but is earthly, sensual, demonic." A stark contrast to what Paul declared, "But we preach Christ crucified, the power of God and the wisdom of God." Two paths, two kinds of wisdom. One leads to eternal life, the other to eternal destruction. This choice, presented in the Garden of Eden, still echoes today. In every decision, every yearning for understanding we have. So, when Enoch stood before the tree of wisdom, what did he learn? Did he taste the forbidden fruit once more? Or did he comprehend the danger of unsanctified knowledge? The Book of Enoch seems to suggest he was granted a profound understanding of both sides of the coin, of both light and darkness, so that he could then warn humanity of the pitfalls awaiting. The question for each of us, seekers of truth in this modern world, is, what kind of wisdom are you seeking? The truth that liberates the soul, found in the ancient scriptures and the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, or the secrets that lead you into a labyrinth of error, of a vain and illusory power? The choice, as always, remains with you. And so, through extraordinary journeys, from the legendary lands of Hyperborea, across the mysterious Arethnean Sea, confronting colossal creatures and the terrifying legacy of the Nephilim, to standing before the Tree of Wisdom in the Garden of Righteousness, the Book of Enoch has painted an incredibly complex and enigmatic cosmic picture. It is not merely a forgotten ancient text. It is a testament, a lost map leading to deeper understandings of humanity's true history, of the invisible wars between good and evil, and of the very nature of the reality we inhabit. Enoch's discoveries are not bedtime stories. They are stark warnings, echoes from a distant past, yet carrying an urgent message for our times. An age of information, but where true wisdom is scarce. An age where humanity craves knowledge and power, yet is easily led astray by the temptations of a wisdom not from God, just as Penemue once sowed. The Book of Enoch, with its vivid descriptions of the consequences of the fall and rebellion, poses a fundamental question to each of us. Upon what kind of knowledge are we building our civilization? Truth inspired by divine light, or dark secrets promising temporary power but leading to eternal destruction? The secrets of Hyperborea, the existence of an inner world, the legacy of ancient creatures, and the unending battle between spiritual forces all remain, hidden beneath the veil of time and human indifference. They await courageous souls, those unafraid to ask questions, those who yearn to seek truth, daring to delve into the Bible and ancient texts, not just with reason, but with heart and faith. Our journey of discovery at ancient Bible secrets, along with the revelations from the Book of Enoch, is only just beginning. There are countless mysteries yet to be unveiled, lost stories waiting to be retold, buried truths awaiting excavation. If these discoveries have touched you, if they have ignited within you a desire for deeper understanding, an unquenchable fire of curiosity, then we invite you to continue this journey with us. Leave your mark on this path of discovery. Don't be a passive observer. Become part of a community of truth seekers. hit that subscribe button for ancient Bible secrets and the notification bell, so you don't miss a single upcoming revelation. And most importantly, we want to hear your voice. What in the Book of Enoch, in the ancient Bible secrets we've discussed today, has truly resonated with you? What has made you ponder, question, perhaps even doubt what you once believed? Share your thoughts, your questions, your own discoveries in the comments below. Because in this quest for truth, every voice, every perspective is invaluable. Together, we will continue to unveil the mysteries of the past, to illuminate the present, and to shape a better future.